Hello everybody and welcome to Transition Tuesday. I have the absolute pleasure of starting our transition story. Now over the last week we've been putting out a few clues on Twitter to give you a clue as to what our book might be. It's a wonderful story written by an author you might know. Her name's Julia Donaldson and the illustrator is Rebecca Cobb. And our transition story, boys and girls, is the Everywhere Bear. So I'm going to get ready to read. Get yourself all comfortable. You ready? Okay, I'll begin. With her blue pointy shoes and her hair in a bun, Mrs. McAllister teaches Class 1. That's Ollie and Tolly and Josie and Jay, Leo and Theo and April and May, Daisy and Maisie and Matt who's new, Hannah Azala, Callum and Claire, Kevin and Bev and the Everywhere Bear. The Everywhere Bear has a home in a shelf, but he doesn't spend very much time by himself. For each boy and girl in the class is a friend, and he goes home with one of them every weekend. On Mondays they carry him back to Class 1 and tell all the others the things that he's done. He has bus rides with April and horse rides with May. He eats burgers with Billy and jelly with Jay. With Lee Woo, he's a pirate, and Kevin a king, and Callum and Claire push him high on the swings. He bounces with Bev and does handstands with Holly. He likes playing football with Maisie and Ollie. He always makes dents when he goes home with Daisy. At Lily's, they let him be lovely and lazy. With Leo and Theo, he tinkles a tune. With Hannah Azala, he goes to the moon. With Josie, he whizzes about in a chair. No wonder they call him the Everywhere Bear. One rainy Monday, the new boy called Matt, who splashes to school when he spotted a cat. And when he bent over to give it a cuddle, the Everywhere Bear tumbled into a puddle. Just round the corner, a driver called Pete sat in a van painting stripes on the street. Matt got to school and sat down at his chair. He opened his bag and the bear wasn't there. Nobody knew that the poor little fellow, just like the street, had been painted bright yellow. Nobody saw when a river of rain washed him and wished him. He headed first down a drain. And no one was there when the bear with the stripe, dirty and dizzy, splashed out of a pipe. The water was wild and the weather was wet. When Jim, Jeff and Jonathan hauled in their net, waves rocked the boat and a storm filled the air. None of them noticed the Everywhere Bear. Back in the harbour, Mohammed Hussein lifted the fish off the boat with his crane. "Give me 2 boxes," said old Mrs. Bishop, and she cheerfully wheeled them away to her fish shop. Boys and girls, I'm going to stop reading our story here and I'm going to pass this book to Mrs. Scott, who is the acting deputy head. She's going to take it from there.
Thank you, Miss Simpson. Boys and girls, I would be delighted to read the next part of The Everywhere Bear. I wonder what's going to happen next. Will we find out? She started unpacking, then muttered, "That's odd. There's a bear wrapped in seaweed between these two cod." Out of the fish shop and onto a skip, into a lorry and off to the tip. "Aha!" squawked a seagull called Solomon Shriek. "I smell fish," and he picked up the bear in his beak. They flew over treetops and over the town, and the bear saw his school when he dared to look down. Then Solomon perched on the roof of a shop. "This isn't a fish," and he let the bear drop. Then a very kind lady called Bethany Burke picked the bear up on her way into work. Each Friday morning, Class 1 pays a visit to one of their favourite places. Where is it? The library. Jay finds a book about stars. Josie finds one about buses and cars. Billy likes aliens and Lily likes lizards. Hannah Azala is keener on wizards. Finally, everyone's chosen a book. They queue at the counter. Then Matt cries out, "Look!" April and May and the others say, "Where?" "Behind you, he's there. It's the Everywhere Bear." Then they carry him happily home to Class 1, saying, "Where have you been, Bear? And what have you done?" The bear never talks, but he smiles to himself and thinks as he settles back down on his shelf. "I've been in a puddle, I've been down a drain, I've been in a boat, and I've been in a crane. I've been in a shop, and I've been on a skip. I've been on a lorry, I've been on a tip. I've been in a beak, and I've been in the air. No wonder they call me the Everywhere Bear." And that is the end of the story, boys and girls. I hope you've really enjoyed the story of the Everywhere Bear. I've really enjoyed reading it to you today. Now remember, this is part of Transition Tuesday, and you should be working through all your different wee activities that you have been provided with in our Primary 1 virtual transition packs, all linked with the story of the Everywhere Bear. Keep checking Twitter every Tuesday for transition updates, and we hope you are safe and well and managing to enjoy this lovely weather. And we really are looking forward to meeting you very, very soon. Bye-bye.